Breast Cancer Awareness Month is October, but the awareness doesn't stop when October ends. One study says that 43.1 of every 100,000 women in our country will get breast cancer, but 1 in every 100,000 men will get breast cancer. We are cultured and grown up to say that men don't have breasts, men have chests. I remember when I found a lump in my breast.
Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. If you had it back there and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In a world so dark, they're bringing some light. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. Go Bria, go Bill, go Bess, go Brian. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to another episode on Stuff from the Cuffs. It's your boy B Sizzle. I'm in my pink. We're in October at the time of this recording, and it is recognized as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Truth be told, I have been year by year pleasantly surprised and impressed with the continued growth as it relates to awareness. A lot of people wearing pink, men included. A lot of people going to the Cancer Society and getting your ribbons and supporting the cause. You've had a lot of runs, walks, different charity events that pool together, both bringing awareness and also bringing some needed financial contributions. So kudos. But one thing I'm realizing and I'm encouraged to talk about is the fact that Breast Cancer Awareness Month is October, but the awareness doesn't stop when October ends. Too often I've seen, as soon as the month ends, persons forget about pink, forget about self-breast exams, forget about mammograms, forget about awareness as it relates to breast cancer, which is one of the leading causes of cancer in Jamaica. One study says that 43.1 of every 100,000 women in our country will get breast cancer. That study also says about 1 in every 100,000 men will get breast cancer, will be afflicted with breast cancer. So I want to make two appeals. One, that the awareness doesn't stop. And two, that more of our men bring light to this awareness for our ladies and for ourselves. You saw me doing somewhat of a self-breast exam, or some other stages in a self-breast exam. But not for the man, they would have say, what man I do that for? Fact of the matter is, a lot of our men, we are cultured and grown up to say that men don't have breasts, men have chests or titty. I remember in high school doing biology, and there is a diagram of both the male and female, and the arrows would point left and right, and it would say breast, and the men would say, yo, man have breasts, man have chests. But a lot of our men need to remember that the breast tissue, which is in our chest area, is the same breast tissue that is in our ladies. It's just that they might have more. we may have less. And one doctor posited that having less may cause us to be more at risk, because if we are found to have cancer, then it attaches quicker to the chest and to different areas of our chest, and it spreads quicker than for the ladies. So straight up, man, them get it out of your head that we have titty and we have chest and we cannot get breast cancer. Several of the men who've given testimonials about getting breast cancer have said that one of the reasons that they were shocked is because they didn't believe that men could get breast cancer. Yeah, several of our men won't even check because we don't have breasts. I remember when I found a lump in my breast. I was so scared. I was so worried, because it came at a time when I had just read about 1% of men having breast cancer. Now imagine you just read the article, like just. And in that time there, you find a lump in your breast. It was also a time when man used to puff chest. And when I saw them coming to puff my chest, or when they would surprise me and puff my chest, the pain that would rock me would bring tears to my eye. I mean, I have a brother in a school, and them call him bag juice. Bag juice. When them puff bag juice chest, bag juice would have say, yo, what you lump in my breast? And they would have laugh, and people that make joke at it, and bag juice would have say, no man, I'm serious, I have a lump in my breast. Them time them me did have mine, but I'm not gonna say nothing, because if I see people laugh after him, now them laugh after me. I went to the doctor for a checkup, and I said it to my mother that I want to tell the doctor about this. And again, I guess it's a cultural thing, you know. She didn't take it too serious, but I was whispering to her to tell the doctor, and the doctor said, what's the matter? And mommy said, doc, him think him have breast cancer. Feel a little way, yeah. And the doctor said, no man, come, let's check it out. And the doctor did some checks, and she said, yes, there's a lump there. However, at this stage in your life, a lot of men, a lot of boys becoming men because of the hormones in their body, there comes a lump that often presents itself at this stage, but it will leave after a year or so. I was relieved. Listen, I was so happy leaving that doctor's office. Remember them time the mothers sell patty meal for $50. I run out and I go straight to mothers and I buy a patty meal and I sit down and I laugh and I enjoy the patty meal. And I went back to school and somebody puff bag juice chest, or somebody go for puff bag juice chest, and bag juice say, no. I said to him, I said to everybody at the table, I said, no man, him good man. I no cancer. Now I was able to speak up. I said, me have the lump too. I was able to speak up. I was more confident and with more knowledge. I said, no man, doctor said hormone related. And I could see the relief on his face. Yeah. Even a couple other youth now start saying, oh yeah man, me have one, two, or whatever. Just to show you that because of us being in fear, 1, because 2, socialization, because 3, it being a sort of a taboo issue. There are men suffering in silence. Or there are men afflicted with, let's say, different situations, or men having lumps and they won't mention it and they won't get it checked out because man know to talk about breast or breast cancer as it relates to themselves. When I read the testimonials of men who've had breast cancer, it's a scary thought. It's a scary ordeal for them. Just like anybody else, but I want to focus on the men. They never thought it possible. And I'm encouraging our men to Stop suffering in silence and get tested. Get checked. It's a slim chance. More wrong for check. And as it relates to our females, how many of you encourage women in your life to get checked or to get tested? The breast has become an oracle or a fascination for a lot of our men, but how many of you are fascinated to the point that you're looking out for it? That you're looking out for the person? How many of you, if a lady loses one, how many of you see her less or treat her less? How many of you consider the breast to be the epitome or the element that makes a woman a woman? So if she loses it, she feels so ashamed and afraid to be seen as a woman, or she feels so embarrassed. She feels less than a woman because of how some of us would treat her. We have to change the narrative, men. We have to do a lot more in supporting our women. Encourage them when they're at the age to get mammograms, to get their mammograms. Encourage them to do their monthly self-breast exam. And for those of you who have partners that are intimate with, it don't only have to be about sexual attraction or sexual relations. You can do the breast exam for her. Get acquainted with it. Because something I've heard of partners who've the ladies didn't find it or didn't see it, but because the man was conscious, he was able to pick up and identify it and assist her with early detection, which saved her life. Persons close to me have been afflicted and affected by breast cancer, and it has wreaked havoc on their lives. Financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically, it has drained. They've lost so much. But they've also gained so much. To those who have fought and are winning, and those who have fought and have conquered, I salute you. It takes a lot to come out victorious. You have to have a good support system as well. So big up to all those who've been supporting the survivors. We've lost several. And when I used to do the Relay for Life put on by the Jamaica Cancer Society, when you see the amount of persons that are affected by cancer, breast cancer as well, it's sad. And I'm just encouraging us to do our part, not just for October, in the fight against cancer, in the fight against breast cancer. Let's do our part and take it seriously. Men, women, we're in this together. Let's save the world one breast at a time. Check yourself.
Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. If you had it back there and you're looking for a smile,